Hello again folks, and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. I'm your Game Master Darius, and this is actually one of the Dragon Quests I've been looking forward to playing the most. Dragon Quest III and Dragon Quest VIII are pretty much right up there with my favorite of the series, and what few of them I actually had played, and not counting any side games like Dragon Quest Monster, but that's besides the point. This is once again one of the wondrous works from Koichi Sugiyama, Yuji Horii, and Akira Toriyama, of course. And you can see that I am playing the PS2 Remastered, a hacked version that pretty much just upscales everything. Now, hopefully this runs fine, and it's mostly hopefully this runs fine because for some reason my Elgato is on the bork again, so I've had to resort to this. Not exactly something I wanted to do, but it's Dragon Quest VIII, and I love Dragon Quest VIII. At the least, this should look a lot prettier. But yeah, made by Hufflescuff and One Verok. It's a pretty good mod so far that I have seen. Should check it out if you're interested in Dragon Quest VIII and don't have a 3DS for all the quality of life stuff. Now, there's a lot of differences between Dragon Quest VIII and Dragon Quest VIII for the PlayStation 2 and the 3DS. Mostly, though, it is all mechanics. You get more skill points, there's a whole lot of quality of life stuff in the 3DS version, but as much as it was an idea of playing the 3DS version, it's kind of the same thing when it comes to playing the DS games of 5, 4, or 6. And yes, I am aware that 5 also has a PlayStation 2 version, which has a translation. I'll probably get to that, but I've been mostly excited about this game right here. So, time to start a new adventure. Hopefully, I will have worked out all the goddamn kinks when it comes to this mod and whatnot, and hopefully, it looks good and spanking good for you guys as well. I'm going to save over an old test file. I say test file, it is file I was playing originally, because Elgato. It's just... Anyways, let's dive into a childhood favorite of mine.
Oi, Gov! It's gonna get dark if we hang about here much longer. Let's head into town. There's better places than this to spend an evening. Shake a leg, Gov.
And behold, one of the reasons why I really wanted to play this version of the game, all this game in general, because it's voice acted and I don't have to try to butcher a bunch of accents. Anyways, here's the controls. Shift around the camera behind the character, move the camera left or right, walking, running, change camera view. We will get a map eventually, as well as confirm, open menu, cancel. It's kind of weird that cancel and confirm are triangle and X, but I digress. Use the action button to interact with shit. Like these barrels. Through these barrels. Yee. Sorry, I'm happy to play this game. Anyways, let's go ahead and dive right into it, shall we?
I've probably said it before, but it beats me how you ended up working for an old codger like him. Not that I can talk, though, eh? Guess people say the same thing about me. Working for you.
Old codger? I do hope you're not referring to me. What would you know? A lowlife like you wouldn't recognize nobility if it came up and bit you on the ah! Enough dilly-dallying. Where's the princess? I can't see her anywhere.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble, Gov.
Yeah, his music. Flashbacks to all the times I'm playing this game. Anyways, we're throwing right into the combat because, well, combat is pretty much the thick of the game itself. We got tactics so that we can just tell people what to do and kind of auto battle. I ain't gonna do that. Intimidate, which is interesting because it does this. Sometimes it works. Usually the enemies have to be very weak. We can run away from battle, or we can fight. We have abilities. We don't have any abilities yet. We got spells. We don't have any spells yet. Abilities are pretty much, think of them like weapon arts. You can use them, and I think they're scaled off of your strength. We got items. We can actually swap what equipment we have on the fly, which is pretty cool. It takes up that character's turn, if I do say so. Anyways, we also have Defend, which reduces the damage to that character by 50%, but it's physical damage that's reduced. And Psych Up, which acts as a bit of a buff. It can get up to 50, and there are certain situations, though, where you can actually push it beyond 50 up to 100. And it's insane when it's up to 100. Bam! Yeah, that 13 damage is nice. But we really did need to use it on the slimes. Get experience, get gold, and sometimes enemies will drop treasure chests. One dropped a medicinal herb. Healing.
Well, they certainly took us by surprise, but nothing we couldn't handle, eh? Now, where's the princess? Where's my Medea? My precious one and only daughter? Ah, there you are. Thank goodness you're safe, Medea.
Hey, the horse princess is back. I say we make a move now, before it gets dark.
Yes. Yes! Here we are. If my memory serves me correctly, this is the place. This is the town where Master Rylus lives.
Hold your horses, Grandad. I thought it was Dulmagus we was after.
I am not your granddad. And of course Dulmagus is our man. He's the one who turned Medea and I into such laughing stocks. But that dastardly magician can't hide from us forever. We must track him down and lift this confounded curse. Oh, just look at my poor Medea. And we'd only just settled on her engagement to the Prince of Argonia. Oh, that despicable Dulmagus. That's why it's imperative we locate Rylus. Will you go and find him?
So this is one of the funny things. A whole lot of games are a whole lot of "but thou must" with their adventures and whatnot. And while you can say yes or no, it doesn't really change the adventure itself all that much. In fact, I think it just, makes a little hee-hoo funny thing that happens, and then you just carry on. But I'm a generally nice guy, I like to think so.
That's the spirit. I knew I could rely on you. I'll be waiting here.
And now we're in the thick of the game itself, once we talk to Yangus. Roiki, I know what the old codge is on about sometimes. Sounds to me like we have to find that Rylus geezer, right? So, what we waiting for? Saving your progress. We do so at the church and confess, and your progress will be saved. Make sure to remember to save whenever you decide to stop playing. Because, I haven't done that before, where I played for like 10 hours, we're getting to save, and then I turned off the PlayStation 2, and then lost everything. Anyways. So, we have ourselves the game. There's a whole lot to dig into here. Each character has up to 12 slots that you can carry. We will get up to 4 characters. And we got the bag, which is basically infinite. We got our gold counter at the bottom right. And every character has a little bit of magic, sometimes field magic, sometimes just regular magic. We also have attributes. Now, Dragon Quest VIII, as far as I know, differs somewhat off of the OG 1 through 3 formula. Somewhat. See, most of the times in Dragon Quests, the spells themselves are not affected by your ability scores. But in this, they kinda are. Let me see if I can't pull up the thing really quickly here. Strength, that is your character's physical might. Higher your Higher your physical strength, the more effective your character can attack. Your agility is not defense in this game. Instead, it is whether or not you move first in combat, or it is the ability to simply dodge an attack. Resilience is your character's stamina. Higher the value, the more you can withstand enemy attacks. Basically, think of it like defense. The higher your defense, and sometimes if your defense is high enough, you'll just simply take no damage. Wisdom. This determines your character's magical abilities. And it is, there's a weird addition there to that little text in this thing, but hey. Wisdom is unique, as far as I know, when it comes to Dragon Quest VIII, but we'll get into that in a second. Got your attack, which is the sum of your strength and your weapon, and your defense, which is the sum of your resilience and your equipped armor, whether that be shield, helmet, armor, and whatever other gadgets you might have. You'll also notice we have what appears to be, not experiences, proficiencies. Those are separate little alignments of skills. See, when you level up, you'll get skill points. When you get those skill points, you then have to allocate them on the spot into what you want to do. Each character gets different ones. There is some overlap, but the fun thing is that while pretty much all the characters get fisticuffs, none of them get the same abilities within fisticuffs. You'll see what I mean when I get into it. If I get into it. Probably will. God, this game. It does look pretty in HD, though. Ah, customers. What, you're not buying? Oh, I see. Looking for someone. Well, you still might be short a few things, eh? And we can, of course, buy items from the item shop. I know. You know, something's been bothering me. There was a strange man here the other day. It was just like a jester, so I thought maybe he was some kind of traveling entertainer. But there was something creepy about him. I wonder if he's still in town. Probably not. Break things. I might as well talk to this guy. Hi. Travelers, are you? Well, welcome to Fairbury. I don't know what you're doing here, and I really don't care. Just keep yourselves to yourselves, and there won't be any trouble. Understandable. Also, I didn't realize this until this HD upgrade, but some of those cutscenes I thought were all in game. They're not. It blew my mind just now. This is the second time, you know? Second time I've lost a friend in a fire. If I remember rightly, the first time it happened it was 30. You can never be too careful with fire, you know? And that's a shame. But yeah, like, you could see the difference in artifacting between what was clearly the cutscene of them traveling to here. And it kind of blows my mind that they were able to hide that on original PlayStation 2 hardware. Never guess what? Horse-drawn wagon just passed by here, and there was a monster on it. Wait a minute, you're the people who came in with it. So you're with the monster? He's gonna help defend the city, I bet. City, town, regardless. Cat. Meow. I'd want to talk to all the lovely people outside first, while stealing their money. Let's around the side here. Oh yeah, this is the armor shop. You can tell because of the shield. And you get some pretty nice stuff to start off with when you can afford it. I will be grinding for gold gear and experience points, of course. And through my testing, I actually did figure out what would be the best thing to grind against in this area. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Welcome to Fairbury. Are you here looking for that key too? No. No, of course not. I understand. You can't go telling everyone. Yes? I knew it. You got that look on you. It's written all over your faces, especially the stocky one. Eh? What you talking about? What writing on my face? Who's gone and written on my head? You're thieves. You're looking for the thieves' key. I could tell as soon as I laid eyes on you. I mean, I do want the thieves' key, but we got other things to worry about first. Much like in Dragon Quest III, you can break barrels, vases, and peek into sacks. Yeah, 3 more gold. And you can also check out bookcases. Check out bookcases. Okay, some bookcases. How funny, there's the back door you came through. I think most all the merchants do have a back door you can get through in order to talk to them or loot their homes. It is pretty damn funny. But this is the end. We'll restore your HP and MP to full for a price. I don't think it's relegated to how many characters you have in the party. Nothing interesting. It's precisely because we'd heard such fine things about Kalarasha, fellow, that we came all the way here. But it's utterly rubbish. Kalarasha, more like Baldadasha. He's a useless layabout. If it's true that he was once great, must have been a great many years ago. How could anyone be so spiteful? He said I'll never see it again, my precious ring. And then, do you know what he said? He said if I did find it again, it wouldn't go over my fat finger. I'd never been so insulted in my life. Oh no, how dare. Welcome to the Wary Wanderer, Fairbury's oldest inn. I'm here to make your travels more comfortable and explain a few things. Any seasoned traveler would know it already, of course, but if you'd like to just if you only just set out, it might be useful. Would you like to hear it? Sure. X is a really useful button that lets you do all sorts of things like chat to people and pick up or examine objects. You can examine everything in this room just using that one button. The wardrobes, the sacks on the wall, the treasure chest, the bookshelves, everything. Feel free to take anything you like. It's all there for the customers. Use square if you want to look at the map. It's always useful when you're traveling to new towns and villages to have a look at the map when you've arrived, just to get your bearings. Oh, and pressing R2 allows you to look at things through your own eyes. Just press it again to switch back to normal. Really useful when you want to examine things that are very close to you, or you want to look down at the ground or up into the sky. And that's about everything I can tell you, I think. There's lots more to learn, but I'm sure you'll work it out for yourself along the way. Don't forget that really useful button I told you about at the beginning, and enjoy your travels. Aye. That is a useful button. I would love this shield. Can I take this shield? That'd be great. Ooh, vial of holy water. The plain clothes. Probably just going to sell the plain clothes, honestly. There are things we will just keep for the sake of keeping because they'll be useful at another time. Ah yes, like this stick. It's a quarterly journal called King of Adventure. Getting ready to head out on your first exciting journey into the wonderful world of ours? Here's a tip for all you novice explorers. On your travels, always keep an eye out for treasure chests in unexpected places. Who left them there? Who cares? It's finders keepers in the wild world of adventuring. Think of them as divine gifts from the great goddess, placed there just for you. In any event, you'll find plenty of interesting loot in treasure chests, so keep your senses sharp and your eyes peeled. Loot. Antidotal herb that is used to heal poison. And a medicinal herb. That restores roughly 30 HP. I do actually like the upscaling, more or less, of all of the items as well. About the only thing I'm not all that keen on in this HD texture mod is the characters' portraits, but maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe. Let's see. First, break shit. I don't think there's any more shit to break out here. How dare. I got plenty of houses to go into. Ooh, wait. Listen, you kind of need all the medicinal herbs at the start of the game that you can get. Trust me. Ugh. Well, hello. More barrels to break. What's your problem? Customers have to order from this side of the bar. Oh dear me, I'm afraid customers aren't allowed behind the bar. Would you mind going around and using the main entrance? Then we can talk. Sure, if you want to be boring about it. But first, we'll see about all the other houses that exist in here. Okay. So there's that little sound hiccuping, which does happen on the PlayStation 2 version. That's just something I'm going to have to live with. I don't remember it happening, but eh. I saw it with my own eyes. Very night before the fire it was. Rylas was arguing with that jester. Sounded mighty angry. Still up to your old devious tricks, are you? He was saying. Neat. No loot. No loot. Ooh. Dang it. Hey, more plain clothes. I need to double check what it is that I should keep and what I should ditch by selling them. Oh yeah, you can't beat a nice cold drink of water after a night on the town. What's that? You're looking for someone? Why don't you go to the pub then? There's nothing the barman don't know about this place. Awesome. Whee! A staple of any Dragon Quest. Treasure in the wells. Most everyone can pretty much wield any piece of equipment, by the way. Oh, son of a... The defaulting on no is going to throw me off, I can know. Rest assured of that. Oh yeah, and this game does have a bit of a paper doll effect. You equipped any of the weapons, they all look different. Any of the shields all look different as well. Some armors do show up on your characters, but they're like the super special ones that exist in the world. So, not like every Traveler's Cape and Scale mail is going to appear. Oh yeah, these are locked. For now. What's your problem? What you doing ever coming around the backside, eh? The front door's around the other side. Yeah, you must be new to this game, eh? Sure. Knew it. How about I give you a few pointers to get you started then? Listen, having a load of weapons and armor knocking about your bag won't do you no good. You gotta equip yourself with them. Got a feeling if we told him no, he'd, throw us out. Yeah, it's the weapon shop. He will sell us the weapons. And right now they're just a smidgen expensive. And yes, boomerangs do come back. Boomerangs do come back in Dragon Quest VIII, which is fantastic because they're a pretty damn good weapon. That said, I'm probably still going to. I'm trying to remember, but for the most part, I think when I first played through this game, I used swords with my main character and axes and scythes with Yangus. Booze. See if we can't get some. I'm pretty sure my character is old enough to drink. Fairly certain about that. Just the one after work, really? It's a spot. So, what do you want with me then? Eh? Looking for someone? Yeah, why are you boring me with that rubbish? This is a pub. You're supposed to relax. If you're too tense, have a drink or let it all out on the battlefield. At least you can put your tension to good use out there. You know, if you psych yourself up enough, your attacks and magic just get more powerful. So, save it for fighting, alright? Remember, increase your tension by psyching up. Increase it by having a drink. Yeah. I heard about the fire that we had the other day. People are saying it was arson. It's a bit of a hot topic. Better not talk about it anymore. Here's a miserable excuse for a fortune teller that Calderasha was famous once, you know. Called him the Great Calderasha. Look at him now. His fortune telling's gone to pot since he started spending every day in here. The only glass he stares into these days is one he drinks out of. No, wait. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe he started drinking after his fortune telling went to the dogs. Wow, rude. Oh, I love seeing new faces. You're not from around here, are you? That little creature in your pocket, a pet of yours. It's so adorable. What's its name? Munchie. Cute name for a cute little fella. Well, Munchie, enjoy your stay. And yes, pretty much all the barmaids are going to be dressed like that. You know, I don't mind. It's cute. Hello, are you looking for someone? Yep. Master Rylus? So you haven't heard. Master Rylus died in the fire the other day. Actually, just between you and me, I think it was murdered. Oop, shouldn't have said that. Forget I mentioned anything. Can't open the thing. Cutscene.
Haven't you had enough, Mr. Calderasha, sir? I'm sorry, but I've got a business to run. This, haphazard fortune-telling of yours is costing me a fortune in free drinks.
What? My fortune telling? Haphazard? Are you a complete fool? Let me tell you something for free. All fortune telling is haphazard. What do you expect? Anyway, so what if I saw it? So what if I foretold the fire? If I tried to stop it, then what? It would only have led to another disaster. That's what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Calderasher, sir. I don't follow. If you're saying you knew about the fire, shouldn't you at least have warned Master Rylus?
Yes, poor Rylus. How many times I argued with the old man. I cannot believe he's gone.
Well, he looks like an agreeable sort. Let's talk to the drunk.
What is it?
You!
Come, show your face to the great Calderasha. Yes, yes.
Quick! Quick! Everyone come quick! There's a monster in town!
Oh, that's not good.
Ooh. Just come and see! The whole town's gone crazy!
I'm sure they're fine. Hey, Calderasha. What's all the noise? Can't a man drink in peace? Then what were we talking about? Do you remember? My face? Ah, yes. I was just getting to the yes bit. Now with all the noise, I've lost interest. You do not understand, do you? That is how I do business. Does you not feel the curiosity stirring in you when you hear me say the words, yes, yes? It makes you want me to tell your fortune, no? God damn it. That was actually pretty brilliant. Did you hear that? He said there was a monster in the town. Do you think it's true? Probably. Usually is when it comes to this kind of shenaniganry. Oh yeah, we didn't go into the church. Can I still go into the church? I can. Welcome to the Church of the Goddess, and this is where we can save, divinations, resurrections, purifications, benedictions, and nothing. I think we're fine for the now, though. There seems to be quite a commotion outside. Has something happened? Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. God, I love this freaking music. It is so chaotic. Are you one of the congregation, my child? Oh, you're new in town. You say you're looking for someone. Master Rylus? Almighty Goddess, help these poor souls. Forgive me for speaking frankly, but you must leave this town immediately. Believe me, it is for your own good. Well, that's not cryptic, gold man. I mostly just want to break whatever remaining barrels, vases, and loot whatever cabinets I haven't done yet. Ah yes, the pot lid. An excellent shield. Dang it. All that I think is up here is nothing. I think I'll check on our monster. Open the door. Oh yeah, you're gonna be a prick about this, aren't you? You want to get down in the courtyard? Where's mayhem down there? There's a monster loose in the town, you know. If you get ahead, if you get caught up in it, you better not go down there. It's a good thing that we have two separate stairs in this godforsaken town. Well, it's a nice little place. It's just a crying shame that everyone doesn't like monsters. Wonder how they feel about slimes.
What the? This ain't good, Gov. Come on. Look lively!
Shoot at me!
Oh, it's hideous.
Get out! Get out, monster! You're not welcome here!
Oh, oh, that was right on the... Oh, ah! Well, that was a fine reception. Don't they realize who I am? Judging a book by its cover, don't they know it's what's inside that counts?
Yeah, you can say that again.
So then, did you manage to find Master Rylus?
Yeah, about that.
What? He's dead? Oh, no, no, no! Well, I suppose there's no point crying over spilt milk. It's Dulmagus we're after. He's the one who cursed the princess and I, after all. He's the one who made us look so ridiculous. I had hoped Rylus might be able to help us locate him. But it seems we'll just have to track Dulmagus down by ourselves. With Rylus gone, we have nothing further to gain from staying here. Let's be on our way.
Wait! Please wait. I'm sorry to come running after you like this. It's just that I wanted to ask you a favor.
Are you not afraid of me, young lady?
I dreamt about you. I dreamt that some people came to town with a strange creature. It was sort of halfway between a human and a monster. And I dreamt that they could make wishes come true.
A strange creature? Are you referring to me?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
Not to worry. I've had worse things said to me today. You know, you remind me of my Medea. You're about the same age. Anyway, you say you had a dream about me. Most peculiar.
I'm sorry. I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Valentina, daughter of the great fortune teller Caldarasha. If you could just come to my house, I'll explain everything there. It's by the well at the far end of town. I'll be waiting for you.
What was she rabbiting on about? Come round my house, she says.
Magnificent! She wasn't afraid to look at me at all, not one bit. Oh, she reminds me of my Medea. We must give this young girl a helping hand. Right then, my boy. Go and find the house by the well and see what it is she wants. Me? I'll wait here with the princess. We don't want to cause any more of a stir.
And back in the town we go. There is differing characters that appear in different dialogues that we get in the middle of the nights. I ain't gonna worry too much about that at the moment though. Unless there's like a shopkeep or two that needs to be all like, hey, I must speak with you. But only in these hours. Because why the hell would I otherwise, you know? And more cutscenes. Or rather, more cutscenes after I loot the place. What a gentleman I am. Ooh, 4 whole gold coins. Woo. It does feel a little bit like a ripoff sometimes when you go to break a jar or something. All you get is 4 whole coins. Dang it. Dang it. And nothing else in here. Can't even read these books, can I? Now the books seem particularly interesting. It's a book entitled Monster Behavior. After many long years spent researching monsters, I have reached an unexpected conclusion. It appears that nocturnal monsters are far stronger and more vicious than their daytime counterparts. An incredible discovery. Now I must redouble my efforts to fathom the secrets of monster biology. So don't go out at night unless you want to fight the stronger monsters. Got it.
You came. I'm so sorry. I must have drifted off. How rude of me. I wanted to ask you a favor about this crystal ball. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Perhaps I should start from the beginning?
Beginning is a nice place to start. And when you get to the end, stop.
Of course. Let me explain. My father, Caldarasha, was once a really famous fortune teller. Lost treasure, missing people. There was nothing the great Caldarasha couldn't help people with. But then one day, he lost his powers. All of a sudden, nothing he foretold turned out to be true anymore. It's probably because he stopped using a real crystal ball. This glass ball isn't...
Valentina, what is going on here? How many times have I told you not to touch my crystal ball? What? Aren't you that boy from the pub? What brings you here? Ah, never mind. I do not know what my daughter has asked you, but you can forget it. I do not need your help. I am fine as I am. I am going to bed. Valentina, say your farewells and show our young visitor to the door.
I'm sorry about my father, but whatever he says, he's the one who's really suffering since he lost his powers. That's why I wanted to ask you this favor. Can you find him a crystal ball? One that's big enough to bring back his powers?
Sure, I'll find your father's balls.
Really? You will? Oh, this is exactly how it all happened in my dream. So far, everything's come true. I also dreamt that there's a crystal ball hidden deep inside the cave, under the big waterfall to the south of town. I suppose only the daughter of the great Caldarasha could know a thing like that.
Oh, we gotta go to the cave. To the south. Pretty nasty place, though. I don't think we're going to go there right away. Oh no, we're going to grind. Because we're only level 1. And despite what the game might make you think, level 1, you're gonna get your ass handed to you. Hello, sir. This gate is shut off at night. You can't be too careful. If you want to leave town, you have to go to the other one. Walls. That's fine. Just a little bit more walking. Not like that's an inconvenience or anything. That's a whole extra, like, 20 seconds taken out of my life, man.
I see. Magnificent! Such devotion to her father. I'm impressed. Just how a daughter should be. And if this Caldarasha gets his powers back, there's nothing he can't find, am I right? Then we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. If everything goes according to plan, we'll find out where that hateful Dulmagus is. The time's getting on. Medea and I will stay outside. That's the last time we set foot in a barbaric town like this. But you should spend the night at the inn and rest well, so that you're ready to take on the world tomorrow. In the morning, we leave for the waterfall cave.
Always fun hearing that little jingle. Starks, I can't be sure, but I think the little old man you came with slept in his wagon outside the town last night. Anyways, have a safe trip. Yeah. Now, before we go to the waterfall cave, first we check how much money we have. 94? That's not enough to buy anything worth a damn. We will, however, transfer this over to Yangus so that he can have a little bit more defense. And yes, he is just going to use a potlet for the time being. Don't judge him, man. He's a little desperate right now for the defenses. Oh, Darius, I was starting to think you'd got lost. Right, let's go to the waterfall cave and see if we can find that crystal ball. Medea and I will be right behind you. If you have any trouble, feel free to consult us. I'm sure there's nothing we can't solve if we put our heads together. Away we go! You may take damage when battling monsters. Such damage reduces your HP. When you cast spells, your MP will be reduced. We don't have MP yet. When your HP or MP run low, return to the town and rest at the inn. Your HP and MP will be fully restored. And now we're free to roam the world. Well, it's a little bit linear right now, but for the now, I'm gonna grind a little bit over here. Ah, just who I wanted to see. Ow. So of course, we gotta do a little bit of grinding before we get any further in the game, because, yeah, this game can be a little bit mean, especially at later points. Ooh, oh, a bunny tail. Ah, damn. Agility. A silky, soft, and comfortable accessory. You know, if we combine this with a couple of other items, we actually have a character that will have a full-on outfit change. So we're going to equip that. Make Darius just a smidgen faster. So, open world is quite literally an open world. We can walk pretty much everywhere. There are special monsters on the field, as you can see with that Achosaurus Rex over there. We don't want to fight those at this time. We are level 1. We will die. Ew. And yes, that is Captain Chums. They're buddies. Dang it. Ooh, sap is not good. That reduces my defense. Yeah, kill the butter corner as fast as we can. Haha, MP's not enough. Ow. There we go. Level 2. Good start. We get a little bit of increases in skills, some HP and MP. As far as I know, the game, you level up. When you level up, you always get the same ability score increases. So you'll always get 1 at this level, 1 at that level, 2 at this level, 3 at this level. Yangus, though, is a really hard hitter. He will get a lot of strength. Your hero is very middle of the roadie, but he's still really damn good. He's got some pretty good abilities. Pretty much we're just going to be grinding for the remainder of this video, so, anyone not interested in that? Guess I'll see you in the next one. Not that there's much left of the video, it's only like, I don't know, another 8 minutes. See the life? Oh god, it's following me. Scene right out of freaking Jurassic Park, except the T-Rex has the goddamn axe. Satyrs can put us to sleep, so we don't want him to get his action off yet. Or at all, preferably. That also hurts. A lot of the start of this game is going to be just kind of railing the X button to make sure everything dies. Will not lie. But it gets far more in depth as you progress the game further and further. Should hope, right? It's still following me. Oh god, I think it is. Oh, I really do love this game. It is, I'm gonna be saying that a lot. I really do love this game. The way it plays, the way it works, mechanics in it, I really wish there was more of it. And there's the sleep. Didn't affect us. How everything seems very cinematic-y. Like, sometimes the characters will act on the beats of the battle music. Like, they'll wait until the next, what's the word? Line, chord. I know what I'm trying to say. It's not necessarily the beat it's following, it's the bar, maybe. I don't know. Whack that bunny. These bunnies are what I'm trying to hunt because they drop 5 experience points apiece. That makes them the least threatening enemy so far. Attribute points and heal spell. Hell yeah. More resilience and 10 gold pieces. I love when I get the heal spell, but it doesn't give me my magic, so I gotta go at the end first anyways. Wait, how much money do we have? 104? It's not enough for anything significant, so I think I'll just rest at the end first and call it a video. Dig this music. It's so goddamn fun when I die. 6 whole gold pieces. Woo! What you doing so late at night, Trode? Anyways. Does I have restful sleep? Restful sleep, rather? Yes. But I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we will at least continue grinding for at least one video because we're going to need it. I swear we're going to need it. And from then, we will continue on to the Waterfall Cave. I'll try to keep grinding sessions to a minimum because this is one of those games where progress does happen seemingly randomly sometimes. But it is a great time. I can't wait to play more of this. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying the series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. If you want to consider supporting the channel, consider dropping a like, commenting, subscribing, all that fun stuff helps out immensely and lets you know whether or not I am uploading a video, which usually has been 3 times a day, 6 days a week. I have no life. And if you want to support the channel in a financial fashion, I have a bevy of links down in the description below. Every little bit of help keeps a roof over my head, food on my belly, and eventually goes to upgrading the PC whenever I have the extra cash. Thank you everyone so very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.